Hey, hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, your marketing, and your sales goals too with strategy and intention. So, today is a day number 3 of our week on you starting to get better at your social media engagement. Specifically, we're doing the 7-day Q&A challenge. So come on into the virtual building. Make sure that you tag your business besties and share this out. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. And of course, if you catch me on the replay side, you can always drop into the comment box, hashtag replays rock. So as part of this 7-day engagement challenge, I've been giving you questions, right? What questions? Multiple choice questions and new questions today that you can pose to your audience on your social media platforms, right? So I always say you want to start with a particular paid or free offer in mind, number one. And then number two, you want to frame your content around that particular focus offer. So this week, it's actually the whole theme is me helping you start in certain areas, right? So last week we talked about prepping your fourth quarter prep, how to start doing that. This week, to start focusing more on your social media engagement, right? My core offer, I'm talking about really pulling you into some of the strategies that I'm sharing inside the Content Club over at sistasense.com/TCC, which stands for the Content Club, right? The content creation club that I host on Sundays, right? So that's the core offer. You can have a free offer or a paid offer. That was number one. And then number two, I want you to be able to think about questions you can ask your audience around the offer that you have selected, right? So today we're going to continue creating these conversations around open-ended questions, and the phrase, the word that pays today is describe. I want you to reach out to your audience and say, hey, describe dot dot dot. And of course, I'm going to give you some keywords that you can connect to the word describe. Hey, my girl Lavon is in the building. Hey, Jason. Always love catching your broadcast. Awesome to see you here. Thank you for dropping that into the comment box. Yes, this is sense.com/TCC. Of course, always remember to drop that www dot in the beginning. Okay, so thank you for that, Jason. And guys, remember, that when you visit the website, just in case you get, when you log in, when you go there, you see the login page. Just put www.citizensense.com/TCC. Um, then let's see here. I've got my list, so I wanted to make sure that I'm good to go with you guys. All right, so let's go into, had like a brain fart for a second. It's like, what? Brain fog. What am I doing right now? Let's talk about the word describe and how you can use that, okay? So there are lots of ways that you can engage your audience with open-ended questions like, describe how you're feeling right now. A little bit foggy. A little bit brain foggy. Have to think about what I wanted to share with you guys. How are you feeling? And people will say, oh my goodness, I'm overwhelmed today, or I'm feeling good, girl. I was able to dot, 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 right? Knock out this, knock out that. Brain, well, I want you to think about using the word describe. First is you can ask them to describe how they're feeling. Okay, number one. Number two, you can use the word describe and say, how's your week so far? Like today is hump day, right? We're in the middle of the week. So describe how your week is going so far, right? So these are questions that are open ended and people can answer them however they choose. Hey, Carlin. Thank you so much for that, Jason. I didn't need you to drop it in again for me. I was just saying generally for everybody to, if you're going to go to the website, remember to use www. But I appreciate you. Lots of hearts. Thank you for that, Jason. Hey, Carlin, welcome, welcome. Feel free to say who you are and say, hey. Let me know who you are and where you are in this beautiful world today. Love my circle, y'all. I just love working with you guys and see you on here live. Carlin, Lavon, Jason, all of y'all, just totally awesome. Appreciate you lots and lots and lots. So, all right, y'all, let's continue with some of these keywords that you can consider when you're thinking about using the word describe and creating engaging conversations, right? So, I said to you, if you have a focus offer in mind that you want to share, and in my case, it's the Content Club, right? I've extended it, so we've got 5 more awesome weeks of live content creation sessions on Sunday. I can say, describe your current content creation routines, right? So people could go, "Ooh, girl, my routine is no routine." I want to create content, but it ain't working for me right now. It creates an entry conversation for me to say, okay, well, if you don't have routines, get into the habit of creating content with us. We do it every Sunday in the morning. We work together for at least an hour to 90 minutes. It's a great opportunity for you to start prepping and preparing your content for the week, right? So when you're asking these questions, it's always important for you to identify a free or a paid offer that you can really build your questions around. So if you just kind of want to engage today, you can say again, how you feeling? How's your week going? Just to kind of get a conversation going, right? But if you want to dig a little bit deeper, I want you to think about your offer and how you can use that describe statement with that, right? So describe your present situation when it comes to content creation, or describe your ideal. Like if you were to envision yourself, like, be with it, like 90 days from now, what would you want to see? Now, I work with entrepreneurs as far as content creation, business, marketing, and sales. What would you want to see in your business 90 days from now? Now, by the way, when I ask you these questions, I'm giving you examples, but feel free to answer them in the comment box, right? So you can say, girl, if I could be with you 90 days from now, this is where I would be in my business. Describe you at the last day of this year, doing a jig, doing a happy dance, like your perfect ideal, right? That's something that you can consider as well. Everybody has their idea of perfection, your perfect day, your perfect, let's see, your perfect business, as I'm talking right here, right? Your perfect content creation routine. What's perfect for you? So giving them the opportunity to talk about the possibilities of what they want to see in the future, perfection, or even what's happening with them present day, all things that you can say, hey, I want you to describe ... right? Last but not least, some keywords when it comes to describe what you want. Describe what you want when it comes to ... Describe what you need when it comes to ... A lot of times people will say, oh my gosh, LaShonda, I read your copy and why are you talking about me? Get out of my head, right? And a lot of times, honestly, it's not like I'm pulling this copy from the sky. I'm sharing and I'm saying the things that people are saying to me. Right? This is what I'm going through. This is what I need. This is where I feel like I'm challenged. And I'm using that content for copy. So while these describe keyword statements, and not just today, but we did multiple choice yesterday and the day before with that, we did what questions. These honestly give you an opportunity to get your potential customers and your existing customers to tell you what they want, tell you what they need. And you can use that same terminology, those same pieces of content in your copy. Okay, so this is great on multiple levels, right? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love to see where you guys are from. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of some of the keywords that I shared with you today when it comes to your copy. I'm sorry, not just your copy, when it comes to asking a question. Because again, the challenge is every day for 7 days, I'm dropping on you guys one open-ended question that you can use to create content when it comes to social media graphics or text or just emailing, engaging your audience. And to me, one of the best parts of this is seeing who responds, right? Who responds and what they say. It gives you a sense to know who's watching you, right? Who's engaging with you, right? Because that's important too, okay? So the keyword here today is describe. And you're going to ask them to describe however you want to complete the ... right? Describe how you're feeling, describe how your week is going so far, describe what you want, describe what you need, describe your perfect ... describe your present situation when it comes to ... You want to be in a place where you are consistently mentoring, leading, teaching, supporting your audience. Give them an opportunity to communicate with you, not just you talking at them, talking to them, but talking with them, right? Creating these open-ended conversations. Exactly, right? because your research was on point, right? So when you take the time to do that extra step, these conversations are also kind of like pseudo research activities at the same time as well. So hopefully today is helpful. Like I said, we're going to do this for 7 days strong. We are on day number 3. Make sure that you turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me, so we can explore more tomorrow for day number 4. And as I mentioned before, we're doing 5 more weeks as part of the Content Club. Every week we meet on Sundays. I always like to say a Sunday well spent brings a week full of content. So working on your content on Sundays for the coming week is essentially what we do as part of the Content Club. We did our first 7 weeks, and now we're going to do 5 more because I decided to extend it for a full 12-week experience. And you can learn more about that over at sistasense.com/TCC. Don't forget the www at the front. And of course, if you want to check in with me and talk to me privately, you can always email sistasense@gmail.com. All right, y'all, that's it for today. Till tomorrow, take care. Mwah. Bye.